My name is Bonnie Robinson, and I actually don't like ice cream. I prefer gelato. I grew up in Toronto, went to University of Toronto, and then my husband, still my husband, we moved to Ottawa when he got a job at the University of Ottawa. So that would have been in 1992. I think I've now lived in Ottawa longer than I lived in Toronto. So I consider myself an Ottawa person now. I did my degree in English literature, and after graduating, I thought, maybe it'd be kind of interesting to try filmmaking. I took a course at the Ontario College of Art, a night course, just to learn the basics. I made a short film, a black and white documentary called Joey on Bowie. My sister-in-law was 14 at the time. She's a huge David Bowie fan, obsessed. So, and her name is Mary Jo, so Joey on Bowie. And it was a great experience. I prefer scripted, and I love comedy. I really, really enjoy comedy.
Anyhow, it wasn't me. It's too bad they're gone. It's more money for the both of me. Us, me and you. The worst of the best of the worst poets. Did you see my slogan for Sausage Citadel?
We greet you with salami and giant big bologna. It was good.
Got 50 grand for it.
Only 50? I got 80 for the fat clinic. Lulu Lipid's loss. They like
50 was just an advance. With the residuals, it was 90.
And now I'm your only competition.
I did do, and then I did a couple of horror films. I'm friends with Josh Stafford, who runs the Killer 63. So I contributed. I'm not a horror person at all, but it was more suspense than gory stuff. But yeah, comedy is what I like to do. Sweet Tarts Takeaway, which was my web series, which I produced in 2011, is a comedy. And I've done some drama, I've done some documentary, but I do enjoy comedy. Ottawa's so supportive. I've had, you can always find someone to help out on crew. You've got peers who you can, rely on for advice. And I love the Ottawa film community. It's super supportive. Nothing bad to say about it. It's really good. Oh, I love the Mayfair. I really, really like the Mayfair. They have the best popcorn in Ottawa, period, hands down. I also go to the Bytown as well. I'm a member at both places. It just depends on who's running which film that I might want to see. And I love going out. I do watch some, actually I don't really watch films on television very much. I just realized, I have Netflix and I subscribe to HBO and so on. But I really like going to the theater. It's I wish more people did. But yeah, I love the Mayfair. I just like the atmosphere of the Mayfair with the seats and the it's called an atmospheric theater, I believe. The style inside. Yeah. Take a chance to start. There are resources in Ottawa like Saw Video, which again, it's super supportive. I started at IFCO because I was actually, my first film that I did in Toronto was on 16mm. But of course, most people don't do that anymore for all these reasons. And just to get to know the community, volunteer on people's sets if you can, because people are always looking for volunteers. Get that experience. And I guess for me too, I found myself, and it's quite common with beginning directors and writers, and you tend to write your own stuff, direct your own stuff, and that's good. It's a great way to do that, but to also realize it is a collective process. And you can't really do it all. Sometimes you have to, but it's good to know that, you can get a sound guy who's really good, or you can get a costume designer who's really good, and they might volunteer on your set to do that. So yeah, I would say volunteer and just, have the passion, and make what you want to do. I guess that would be my advice.